Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Wednesday, July 26th, 2023, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORION NWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. A very early start for us today. It is Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Last game in the set, Seattle Mariners versus the Minnesota Twins. Live play-by-play and reactions. First pitch will be here in about 10 minutes. So let's go over the thumb as well as the starting lineups and the photos. So obviously we got Bryce Miller, the phenom for the Mariners, on the left. And then we got the Twins phenom, Joe Ryan, on the right. Should be a pitching duel. I don't know what's going to happen today. We ended up, having that extreme comeback, but I'm not really sure what to expect with pitching being so elite, but I hope that we can end up getting 7 to 10 hits, and the magic number for the Mariners is going to be 5 runs. All right, let's go over the starting lineups. Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. Let's homer not only once, but twice yesterday. Let's do it again, baby. Batting second, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Batting third, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Batting fourth, DHing for Seattle, Mike Ford. Batting fifth, first baseman, Ty France. Batting sixth, catcher, Tom Murphy. Batting seventh, left fielder, Cade Marlowe. In his first homer in his career last night. Keep it going, Cade. Batting eighth, shortstop, Dylan Moore. And batting ninth, second baseman, Colton Wong. And on the mound for the Mariners, 6-3 record with a 3.50 ERA. The best pitcher on the Mariners, not named George Kirby, Bryce Miller. Let's go, baby. Big reason why I'm doing this game so early. Let's go. And let's go into the Twins starting lineup. Leading off for Minnesota, shortstop, Carlos Correa. Batting second, second baseman, Edouard Julien. Batting third, DHing for Minnesota, Max Kepler. Batting cleanup and batting fourth for Minnesota, right fielder, Matt Wallner. Batting fifth, center fielder, Willie Castro. Batting sixth, left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Batting seventh, third baseman, Kyle Farmer. Batting eighth, first baseman, Joey Gallo. And batting ninth, catching for the Twins, Christian Vasquez. And on the mound for the Twins, the phenom, Joe Ryan. 9-6 win record, 3.88 ERA. Going to be a tough one today. Let's go, Mariners. Let's go, baby. And I've been up early. I've been up since 6 a.m. Already went to the store. Me and Paisley ended up going for our hour walk already. I got the Last Kingdom on Netflix, which is kind of like a Game of Thrones type of show, taking place in old school England. I think it's like 800 AD. I'm on season 1, episode 3. And I usually am watching a lot of those type of programs, but I have never watched The Last Kingdom. And I've seen a couple episodes and I'm hooked on it already. It's very, very good. Let's go, baby. Also Shark Week as well. It's Miller time, baby. Did you see the thread that I sent you with the Mariner stats? That guy came up with the best thread that I've seen in 2023 to kind of show that our pitching is good, but if it wasn't, we'd be like the Oakland A's. Like there are many, many categories where we have no outs, 1 out, runners at first, second, third, bases loaded, a guy on first, a guy on the first and third, and it kind of breaks down all the analytics in 17 threads, in his main post. And we are last place in Major League Baseball in many, many categories for the simple fact that we are above 500 or floating above 500 while being last in many, many categories. It should show people that, we should actually be blessed to have the record that we do, because if it was any other team, we probably would be 10 to 15 games below 500. Johnson in the building, no problem, man. I'm always grinding. And since I moved, I don't have any restrictions on what time I can record. So if I need to record at 9 a.m., no problem. If I need to record at 10 a.m., no problem. Before, I only could record from 4 p.m. until like 11. So this gives me a lot more flexibility, and it's our boy Miller time. So again, and I want to be able to check out the Twins as well. They look like they're going to be a solid playoff team moving forward also. Let's go, baby. Oh, I got to get my Miller time. Let me see if I saved it, because we got to make sure we have those for when he gets Ks. Let me see if did I save it under Miller time? That's where I need to. I think I did in my Mariner file, because like when we have Brian Woo, we have the Ric Flair Woo, so we got to make sure we're doing our due diligence here. But I got to make sure. Okay, here we go. I got my 2 Miller times ready. One with beer and one without. All right, here we go. All right, perfect. Just got to get it all set up, and Lauren reminded me there. All right, baby. So we got Bryce Miller, and then for every K that he gets, and I'm hoping that we're going to go for 10 today. All right, boom, it's Miller time. And then we'll do the Mariner Moose. We'll hit you with the Mariner Moose, a couple different little images there when we end up getting Ks, and hopefully I get to put up these signs for Miller time at least 10 times today. Let's go, baby. No, but I think it's good that, that it came out, because some Mariner fans are delusional, thinking that we're better than we are. And some are thinking that maybe, we're totally terrible. And yeah, we are terrible in certain categories, but we are good on certain categories as well. Like on some of the pitching stats, we are pretty surprising. I think we're number 1 in ERA within the last, 2 to 3 weeks, or maybe since the All-Star break. But I did see a graphic, and it had the Mariners going into yesterday's game, where we had the lowest team ERA out of any team since the break, I believe. But that might have changed, from yesterday's game with the numbers. But still, the Mariners were, in that position. But we just need more strikeouts. We need more hits. We need more home runs. And definitely we need to be able to get guys in when they're on first, second, and third. That's one of the worst things that we're about. So a little bit depressing of a tough read, but it's good, because these are the type of analytics and metrics your boy wants to read, so that way I can pass it along to you guys. It's all about the stats, and it's all about knowing how good your team is or how bad your team is. So absolutely. I'm ready. And thank you for sharing on the Twitter. Lauren, you'd be really surprised, like the support, like something as little as just, sharing a Twitter post or liking it or retweeting it. Even for my regulars, I only have like 2 or 3 people that do it. I'm going to be live on Twitter as well as here on YouTube. You can't donate on Twitter, at least not yet, or X, but maybe that'll be something that you can. Pretty much they can only view, but you can't comment. But maybe at some point they'll integrate where I can actually get comments on there also. So then I'll have to double dip. But also it'll give them a reason, if they want to donate or comment, then they can come here and hang out on the mainstream here on YouTube. So series finale, I feel pretty good about our chances. And of course, we don't have an A lineup, for him. Normally the lineup is better. I was actually hoping that Julio was going to bat 5th again. I think that's a perfect spot for him. Sometimes he bats 2nd. He did 1st almost all last year as a leadoff, and it worked. But I would like to see Julio bat later in the lineup, like 4th or 5th. I think that would be better for us. They had him 5th, I believe, for the very first time. What happened? Boom, 2 home runs. So I was kind of surprised that they decided to move him to leadoff. But again, we don't have JP Crawford, so that's the reason why. They moved him to 1 to replace JP at the top of the lineup. So we'll see how it goes. And then normally I'm concerned on the back end of the lineup, but Tom Murphy has been hotter, than Cal Raleigh. So with Tom, I don't mind. Cade Marlowe is filling in for Jared Kelenic, but he homered. Obviously, not many games in already. He already has his first hit. He already has his first home run, so it gives him experience. Dylan Moore typically is not very good, but he ended up getting kind of hot and homering as of late. And the same thing goes for Colton Wong. So normally, when I'm looking at this lineup, I'm like, God damn it. What is this? Murphy, Marlowe, Moore, Wong. Oh, we're going to lose. We suck. These guys have been producing. So if we can get any production out of Murphy, Marlowe, Moore, and Wong, just a little bit, just a little bit, I think we can win. So it's going to be very interesting to see if we can get the runs and the hits. And again, we might have to wait until we get our starting pitching out because again, Joe Ryan and obviously Bryce Miller. This is the real deal. This is arguably their best pitcher, 9-6 record, 3.88 ERA. And then when we go to our best pitcher, for Bryce Miller, he's very, very solid. Imagine if we would have had him at the beginning of the year. 6-3 record, 3.50 ERA, the best record for the Mariners, even better than Kirby, Castillo, everyone. I mean, I guess unless you want to put Marco Gonzalez in there, he has a 4-1 record, but he's been hurt forever, and hopefully he ends up coming back pretty soon. So, yeah, absolutely. I know. I saw that. I know you were watching it there at the end, and I was actually watching it temporarily. And you got to think that matchup is going to be like the Mariners and the Blue Jays. I mean, you're going to go at each other. The Dodgers have a lot of talent, and it's not going to be an easy series. You guys are going to battle it out. All the way to the end, just like when you do with the Mariners. So I'm looking forward to kind of seeing what's going on in that series as well. All right, here we go. And obviously, Sarah is at work as my lead mod. So obviously, I know sometimes, views, subs, and donos might be a little light because I'm doing such an early game. But when you love something and you're grinding, you have to take the good and the bad and the ugly. And honestly, I'm going to be watching the game anyways. So we might as well grind it out and do it. And hopefully, we get a dub and we'll get some people trickling in, even when they're at work, maybe sneaking in the stream, hanging out for a little bit, saying what's up. And then I'll probably do an upload or two after the game is over and then spend time with Paisley. So let's go, baby. Joe Ryan on the mound. I see you. And we got Julio Rodriguez in the box. Let's go, baby. Be electric like you were yesterday. And let's get those 2 homers again, baby. Let's go. Leading off for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Batting second for Seattle, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And batting third, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Let's go, baby. We need to get hits early and often. Let's go. No. So I'm going to do uploads tomorrow, and I'm going to do the Cubs and the Cardinals. There's only 4 games on tomorrow. Angels, Tigers at 10 a.m., Nats, Mets at 4, Cubs, Cardinals at 4:45, Guardians, White Sox. So at least I can do the Cardinals for Sarah, and I have some friends that are Cubs fans, so I figured I would do that matchup. That matchup is the best one out of the 4, and it's at 4:45, and I'll do uploads for best DN, top 5 DN, D tackle, things like that. First pitch, Julio, pitch inside, 1-0 count. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no Mariners or Dodgers or Blue Jays or anything for me to do, but I'm still going to grind it out. And I feel comfortable doing any baseball game, so it's not like I'm out of my element if I do something other than Mariners or Dodgers. I feel I can do any team, just like when I do NFL, college football, NBA. I do enough reading and film study where I'm not going to feel out of my element. So 2-0 pitch to Julio. Chop foul. I really wish they would have kept Julio in the 5 hole. I mean, like I said, I think that's a great spot. But since JP has a day off, they decided to put him where he was comfortable last year on the leadoff role. Yeah, she will. I always try to take care of the fans when we have, when we have an opportunity to, and at least, get newbies too, because you might end up getting a Cardinal or a Cub fan that doesn't know about my channel. They watch it one time and they're like, oh, maybe I do want to be a part of this Northwest Sports Fanatics. So you never know. And then it'll give me an opportunity to do those top 5 positions going into 2023 uploads as well. Big swing and a miss, 3-2 count. Yeah, but when I looked at the schedule this morning, I was like, boo, 4 games? You're killing me. And I don't even get any Blue Jays or Mariners or Dodgers, I'm like, come on. But at least the Cub and Cardinal game is late, so that way Sarah will be able to hop in too. So Julio? Yeah. Let's go. Go, go, go. All the way to the wall. Double, 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 double. Double cheeseburger with fries. Let's go. Yes. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Nice job, Julio. No homer, but starting off with a stand-up double. That's my guy. Let's go, baby. Nice job. Nice job. That's what we need from you, Julio, and that's what Scott Service was hoping that would happen. Nice job. Electric start for the Mariners when you get a double right out of the gate. Yeah. The chain is on, baby. The chain is good luck. I'm literally going to wear the chain every game the rest of the year. Once I started doing that, we started to get some dubs. So I'm going to keep it going. Absolutely. And also, too, there's so many people that are biased, that do like live play-by-play and reactions or talk sports. It's kind of refreshing, to be able to, like, even if it's someone from an opposite fan base, but treats like their team like, my own. You usually don't see that. Like, I can still give the love and respect for the Blue Jays, even though I'm a Mariner fan, but other Mariner fans would not be able to do that, because they're just haters, or they're just biased for just Seattle, and that's it. They can't see the greatness, and give recognition, to the other teams or the other great players. And I think that's really what separates me from the rest of the crowd on YouTube. Let's go, baby. 3-1 count for Ryan. This is a good start for us. Let's go, Suarez. Chain gang, baby. And I actually like doing morning games. I mean, if we could get a better turnout, I get it, but I get it. People are working, but I'm going to take advantage every opportunity I can. And, like I said, I'm really the only full-time Mariner streamer on YouTube. There isn't anybody else. So, eventually, once the Mariners are good, then a lot of those people that are pissed off that are watching at home that don't want to go on YouTube or didn't think of going on YouTube, if we were as good as we were last year, I guarantee we would have more people on the stream. It's just a matter of, waiting until we get to that point. Big swing and a miss struck him out. But I guarantee if we were 10, 15 games above 500, we would have way more people, way more, Mariner fans that would be hopping in. So we just got to be patient and wait to get there. But with me, I've seen the good and the bad and the ugly, so it doesn't bother me when we're terrible. I'm used to it. Next up, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Teo popped up. Yes. Oh, my God. Little blooper. Yeah. 1-0 M's. Oh, my God. Yes. I mean, when Teo hit that ball, it looked like it was going to be an easy out, but somehow it looped in the outfield right in front of the center fielder. Julio was smart, waited to make sure it wasn't caught, still ran around, and got to home from second on a hit and run. He waited about halfway through second to third base, and no throw home. 1-0 Mariners. Yes. Let's go. Next up, DHing for Seattle, a brand new photo, Mike Ford. Damn, those City Connects look fire. Love those. Let's go, Lauren. Oh, so I know the Blue Jay fans were going to be salty. But again, you got to get rid of the salt. You can't be salt bang, forever. Because obviously then you go into the Dodgers, and if you're still, bitching about the Mariner series, you're going to lose to the Dodgers too. Like you got to be able to keep it going. Yes, bandwagon will be filling up again. But again, I've been rocking them since '85, so it's like, I've only seen really 5 good years in my life. So, it is what it is. But, someone's got to be able to represent the Pacific Northwest on YouTube. There's not a lot of us, out there. So, I mean, I got the biggest channel in Oregon. There's a couple people in Washington that got some decent sized channels that do Seahawks, but I need to make sure that we're holding it down. Good start. Good start. 2-2 pitch. Got him looking. Damn it, Mike. 2 away. Love that. Next up, first baseman, Ty France. They hate T-Mobile and hate the Mariners. Yeah, T-Mobile's beautiful. I mean, like I said, if I went to Toronto and went to a Blue Jay game, I wouldn't be like, fuck this place. Like I said, a lot of my Mariner buddies that have either been up to Toronto, again, after we went to the playoffs and played each other, there are going to be some bitterness, between the two teams. But for the most part, if you're not an asshole or a hater, a lot of the Toronto Blue Jay fans, at least that were at the game, can be somewhat civil. It's not like a fan base that's going to be hella rude and extra and just trying to be an asshole for no reason. So, but again, But again, there's going to be asshole fans of every fan base, just like in the in the poll that you sent me. So it had Buccaneers in top three. I do feel that I am one of the most intelligent YouTubers that's out there on planet Earth. But I can't speak for every Buccaneer fan because I know there's some dumbasses as well. So not really sure how valid that list is on smart fans. I know they had the Seahawks really low. Like what was Seahawks, like 24th? So ultimately they were saying Seahawks fans are idiots based off that list. So yeah, I know I look young, but your boy is old. But it's good though, because like I said, half the fan base is under 40 and half the fan base is over 40. Ty Fred strikes out, throws his helmet on the ground, but we still got 2 hits and a run, which is amazing. And 1-0 Mariners. Let's go. I love it. Great start for us. All right, you already know what it is now. It's Miller time, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Like I said, I don't get excited as much for like Castillo or Gilbert or, I do enjoy Wu because he's kind of up and coming. But like I said, the most excitement I'm always going to get is Miller 1, Kirby 2. When they're on the mound, it definitely gets me excited that we'll have a chance to be able to pull off some magic. But again, sometimes you get roughed up early, you give up 4 runs, but you're still able to rebound and get 9 Ks. Think about that for a second. How many people would be able to do something like that? Not a lot. So Seahawks were 25. Yeah. I mean, I think some Seahawks fans, again, are going to be incredibly intelligent. You're going to get ones that are incredibly biased, and you're going to get ones that are fucking idiots that think they know football and they really don't. Like I said, there's different levels of the fandom, and there's also different levels of understanding. So it's like you can be a fan and buy all the jerseys and the hats and the shirts. You can play Madden. You could have played or not played actually when you were growing up, but you may not really understand the play calling, the terminology, the strategy, the business aspect, contracts. You get some people that think they know everything and they don't know shit. It's like we're not actually in the building with them, but sometimes, people understand the business side a little bit better. The NFL is a business. People understand the play calling, the strategy. Some people are playing checkers. We're trying to play chess here, on NWSF, but, it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. Ultimately, what's going to happen, Lauren, though, that since, Toronto got beat by the Mariners and now we are kind of a rival, then it's always going to be hate. You know what I mean? For the Mariner fans, we don't hate the Blue Jays. We actually respect them and we like them because they remind us, of ourselves, honestly. Like we feel that there's a lot of similarities there. But again, if we would have lost to the Blue Jays, I don't know if we would have been like necessarily as much of a hater as Blue Jay fans towards us this year. We were just happy to break the streak. So yeah, haters are gonna hate regardless. That's their job. 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Come on, Bryce. Use that mullet. There we go. 1 away. Good job, Wong. Let's go, baby. Marlowe, Rodriguez, Hernandez in the outfield. Suarez, Moore, Wong, France in the infield with Murphy catching. And on the mound, you already know what the fuck it is. Bryce Miller. It's Miller time, baby. Next one, Edward Julian in the box. And obviously we had Correa pop up there for the first out. Pitches outside, 1-0 count. Julian, 1-2 count. 1-1 count. Seattle 1, Twin 0. 1-1 pitch. Right in the zone for a strike. There we go. Oh, awesome. Awesome, man. And I do appreciate your support. Like I said, I'm not one of those guys that, thinks that he's just, above all the people that watch. I like to interact with the fans. That sometimes it becomes fans and then friends and then family. And it's just nice to be able to build those relationships, when we have some common ground for sports or wrestling. 2-2 pitch for Miller. Let's go, Bryce. Oh, pitches inside. Good stop there for Murphy. That could have been wild. Count is full. 3-2 count. How far is Toronto from you, from where you live? I think I've asked you that before. Is it like an hour or two away, or is it further or shorter? Seattle 1, Twins 0. Let's go. Yeah, it just means a lot, man, because I've had people that have been a part of the channel that won't like my shit on Twitter or X, the new company, or they won't retweet it, and something as simple as just like supporting someone that you enjoy, or you want to see them win and get more exposure. I mean, it doesn't take that long to like a post, retweet a post, comment, interact, but again, some people do it, some people don't. You know. Some people donate, some people don't. Some people support, some people don't. Some people like and comment, some people don't, I appreciate you, man. Pitches inside, 1-0 count. 3-hour flight. Oh, okay, nice. Not too bad there. How's the weather there for you today? We're in the 60, 70 degree temperatures now, but it's going to be about mid 80s today, which isn't too bad. 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Kepler. There we go. 1, 2, 3 inning. Correa, nothing. Julian, nothing. Kepler, nothing. Nice job. It's Miller time, baby. Nice job, Bryce. 1K for Bryce. 3 Ks for Ryan already. Let's go. Oh, really? Cool. Cool. Yeah. And like I said, sometimes, I mean, the Mariners know who I am. I mean, I'm not saying that like, we're friends or anything like that. It's not like they're going to follow me. I mean, I hope at some point, that their socials will follow me and whatnot, because I think I do represent the team very, very well. And I got a lot of history, and I feel that this channel can grow in many, many lengths. But, every once in a while, I'll, go to their Instagram or Twitter when they do their posts after we win or we lose, and I'll comment, hashtag CS Rise, some tridents, or I'll put a little, verbiage in there. And sometimes, I'll get like a response, like a like, but sometimes I actually get like a reply, which is kind of cool, because they don't reply back to every comment, through the threads, which is kind of cool. So, oh, okay. I am the king's son. Wessex cannot afford division, nor can it afford the ramblings of an idiot child of noble otherwise. All right, baby. Next up for the Mariners, catcher Tom Murphy. Batting second, left fielder Cade Marlowe. And batting third, shortstop Dylan Moore. Let's go, Tom. Rye bread and mustard. Back, gone. Grand salami. Good old Dave Niehaus. Love them. I love the OG grandpa type of voices too. The Vin Scullys, the Dave Niehauses, Keith Jackson that did Pac-10 games for ABC for college football, Madden and Summerall. Those are always going to be my favorites. So let's go, Tom. So got Joe Ryan there on the mound doing his thing. Let's go, Tom. Chopper, right past Ryan. Got him. Wow, what a defensive play. Julian with an amazing defensive play there. Wow. Okay, Julian, I see you. One away. Next up, left fielder Cade Marlowe. Homered last night. Let's do it again. Yeah, it's very rare for them to actually reply back. I mean, you're lucky if you get a response from them where they like something. Usually it's like with their posts, other fans that are in the thread that will like your GIF, your GIF, or your hashtag CS Rise. But the Mariners themselves, whoever runs their Twitter or Instagram accounts, they're very picky on who they talk to for sure. It would be dope if I could actually get an invite and go to Seattle and actually do the starting lineups. If I could actually be on the PA system, I think I would be able to do a great job. You got to bring that energy and that excitement, like they, used to introduce like NBA players, like in the Jordan era on NBC. You want to make sure it gives you that chills and that feeling. Get them going for the game. Players deserve to have their names announced in a fire way with a lot of passion. All right, we got Dylan Moore, 128 average, 2 homers, 5 ribbies. Yeah, maybe the Blue Jays. That would probably be it. If you had the Mariner thing on there, then maybe, or something, Seattle. Pitches outside, 2-1 count. And Sarah just liked it. She's going to try to take a peek at some point during work. I don't want her to get in trouble or get caught at work watching the stream, but hey, shit happens sometimes, right? You got to be able to hang out and say what's up. I think she's going to try to pop in when she's on her lunch. Yeah, but regardless, of views or subs or donos when games are early, if you have passion and love, like I said, you're going to grind it out, and I'm going to get it done. More? Wow! Back, gone! You got to be kidding me! Wow, Dylan Moore, 2-0 Mariners, third homer of the year. Get out of here! Oh, for sure. I highly doubt there's gonna. I mean, there's a lot of hardcore fans from Oregon, but yeah, well, let's go, baby. What an electric start from, and this guy's a good pitcher. It's not like the guy's terrible, Dylan Moore with the electricity. I mean, Joe Ryan's 9-6 with a 3.88 ERA, so I'll take it. Dylan. Let's go. I gotta message my buddy, let him know. I know he's at work right now. My buddy will be happy. Popped up for Colton Wong. And it closes out the inning again, but we end up getting the damage. 2-0 Mariners. And we haven't even given up a hit yet. Awesome. I knew there was a reason for me to do this game. It's Miller time. Let's go. Hell yeah. Get the trident out. That's awesome. Especially, and like I said in the beginning of the show, if we can get anything from Murphy, Cade Marlowe, Dylan Moore, and Colton Wong, we're going to win this game. And like I said, you're already getting production from some of these guys early in the game, which is awesome. And normally when I see like Wong and Moore, or most of us, we're like, oh God, these guys were screwed. They're going to go 0 for 8. But as of late, they have been homering. They have actually been getting hits, clutch hits. And Cade has just got in for Jared Kelenic. Murphy's been better than Cal Raleigh hitting wise. So you actually got guys that in the 6, 7, 8, and 9 hole that normally I'm like, oh God, but they're playing really well. So here we go. It's fucking Miller time, huh? I love it. I'm going to be getting a lot of messages from my Mariner buddies that are at work. How's it going, Sarah? How's lunch? What's for lunch today? 2-0 Mariners already. Awesome start. Got a home run from Dylan Moore, who has only hit 3 all year. Wong has 2, and he just hit his second just a couple days ago. So even when guys, look like they're the least likely heroes, that's what happens sometimes. You take someone for granted. You get a pitch right down the middle. You get a good connection, with the bat on the sweet spot. It didn't go long, but it went long enough. And that's all that matters for Dylan, and Dylan Moore. Let's go. 2-0 Mariners. Turkey sandwich and some chips. Chips. You're not a fan of Murphy? I'm a fan of anyone that's on the team that's going to grind for us. You know what I mean? I like Cal Raleigh more just because he was the guy that got us to the playoffs and whatnot. But Murphy has energy. He's like Sam Haggerty. He's like the backup. But even though he's in a backup role, his hitting has been a little bit more consistent. And he brings the high energy. He's like Julio and Gino. Murphy's probably the third guy that gives us energy where he can kind of talk up the rest of the team. That's why I like him. 2-0 Mariners. And we got Miller on the mound, too. The magic number is 5. Let's go. Let's go, Bryce. 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Game there is in Minneapolis, Target Field. It's Miller time, baby. 6-3 record, 3.50 ERA, but he's so good. His ERA should be under 3. I wouldn't say that about too many guys, but if we were going to choose a guy, it would be him. Come on, baby. 1-2 pitch. Pitch is high, 2-2 count. Sarah with a fiver. Thank you so much. I know you're only here for a short period of time, but at least we won't go out with a donut. So thank you so much. Appreciate you. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Sarah's at her desk just watching the stream. What are you doing? Working. $5 holla. Thank you. 95 to go. I appreciate you. $5. Let's get to a hundo. And so we are going to do your game tomorrow, Sarah. So like I said, you'll have the rest of the day off after you work, and then I'll do some uploads, spend time with Paisley, and then I'm going to end up doing the Cardinal Cup game tomorrow because we only have 4 games to choose from, and that one starts at like 4:45, so it'll give you time after you get off work to come in and hang out, and we can watch your team and root for them. So, and then we'll get back to the Mariners, and obviously everything else once we get into Friday and the weekend, and then we got the NFL Hall of Fame game next Thursday. Let's go. So excited for that. How's he looking in training camp? Is he looking good? Next up is Willie Castro. 1 out, bottom of the second. Mariners 2, Twins 0. It's nice that Julio got a double, stand-up double to start it off. And you already know when you can get going early, that's going to benefit the Mariners tenfold, especially when you got a fire pitcher on the mound. One pitch to Castro. Oh, shit. Off the wall. Damn it. Stand-up double for Willie Castro. Nice job. Crowd gets into it. They're cheering now. They're into the game. Next up, left fielder Trevor Larnach. Come on, baby. Try to get some Anthony Richardson while we're waiting in between pitches. I got one from today. Chop foul. So I'll give you college and pro. Bottom of the second, Mariners 2, Twins 0, runner at second. Minnesota trying to threaten here. Bryce Miller pitches outside, 1-2 count. But we got Anthony here. I hit you with the Florida Gators, and I got a picture from today. Let's go. Your boy. Appreciate you. Lance Lynn. Big swing and a miss. Got him. Bryce Miller with a K. You already know what it is. It's Bryce Miller, and it is Miller time, baby. Let's go. Nice job, baby. Mariner Moose, he's out. So it looks like Ryan's got 3 Ks and Miller has 3 Ks. Let's go. Next up for the Twins, third baseman Kyle Farmer. Oh, 1 pitch. Pop foul. 0-2 count. Let's go, Bryce. Another K. Please. Yeah, I agree. Also, you're trying to give other guys opportunities, throughout the season. Can't make everybody happy. Pitches outside, 1-2 count. My buddy's like Demo in the house trying to win over O-Dog so he doesn't get angry with him all the time. So true. Let's go. Popped up. There's a nice souvenir for a fan. Grab that. Hawks. Yeah, there's a lot of teams that their camps are starting. Farmer strikes out on a foul tip. End of the second inning, 2-0 Mariners. Let's go.
My Lord, would you care to join me in prayer? I will. Father, I give you my thanks.
Forgive me, my lord. The milk is sour.
I am tired of milk and apples. I need meat. But you are a martyr, Lord, to me. My Lord needs feeding. My Lord is not a saint and never shall be. I have survived battle. I need meat. We should pray together, my Lord, for strength.
Yeah, not. I mean, there a few days. You know what I mean. But it seems like he's playing almost every start. I mean, it's very rare that JP has a day off. So, but I'll take a 2-0 lead early. That's awesome. Yeah, I think everyone's ready for football. But again, once we actually get the Hall of Fame game in, that's when we know that okay, we got preseason and college football's right around the corner, and just having preseason games on, it's just exciting. Because that just makes you understand that how close we really are to the regular season. So.
A moment. We tread nowhere. Please, that is what this breeder she's watched. Alexander Hendricks. A wife? No. She's restless. She's a devil on his shoulder, I fear. But he is fond of her. Yes.
All right, leading off for the Mariners, 1 for 1 with a run, Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. I see you, baby. Let's get it. I need one of these. 2 of them yesterday. Let's do it again. Batting second, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Let's go, Gino. And batting third, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Let's go, baby. I got one more Richardson for you, Sarah. If it will come up, I don't know if it will. Hold on. Will this one format? The last one I tried to format it, but it wouldn't. But I think I got one more for you. Let's see. Yep, one more. Appreciate the $5, even though you're at work. Means a lot. So we got that one right there from today. And then obviously the draft with Goodell. Let's go. Football season, baby. We're almost there. Top of the third, 2-0 Mariners. Let's go, Julio. O2 pitch to Julio. Julio! Back. Gone, baby! You ask and you shall receive. Let's go! 3-0 Mariners. Let's go. All you got to do is ask the sports gods and let them know what you want. I said, I need one of these. And they're like, well, here you go. We got you. Another homer for Julio Rodriguez. Ballin'. Let's go, baby. And we got Bryce Miller on the mound. We got this. Fuck yeah. All my Mariner buddies right now at work, they're like, no way. I'm like, yeah. Let's go. Yes. Fucking Julio. You got to have that photo with the trident. You know, you got to talk shit into existence. Let's go, baby. 3-0 Mariners. Julio starting to play like the all-star future Hall of Famer he's going to be. Let's go. We need to have someone that's an all-star that's clutch. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Feels good. Julio, back. Gone. Yes. Let's go. Hey, now. 3-0 Mariners. And the best part about it, this pitcher is one of their best. So going in, I was like, oh, I hope we can get hits early. But anytime you see a Joe Ryan with a 9-6 record, 3.88 ERA, you're like, well, maybe we'll have to wait till he gets out. Or maybe we can force him out by like the 4th or the 5th. But I was prepared for it to be like 1-0, 2-1 until the 6th, and then maybe we, try to do it then. But I know when the Mariners get going early, that 5 runs is the magic number. We're already at 3. Fantastic. And it's Bryce. Anytime Bryce and Kirby are pitching, we should give like the utmost effort. You give 100% effort for everyone else. When Miller and Kirby are on the mound, 150%. It's like extra. You got to give more. All right, they just walked. Yes. Oh, dude, my buddies are going crazy. Before the Julio homer, after the Julio homer, brother. Let's go. Joe Dirt approved. Let's go, Teoscar. Let's go, baby. Big swing and a miss, 0-2 count. Reflect. Oh, my God, man. The beginning of the game. I'm glad you're here. Yes, Julio went yard again, even off the leadoff spot. I was like, keep him at the 5 hole. But they decided to give JP the night off early this morning. Or this morning game, the morning off. So then they rotated from him to, 5th to 1st, because that's usually JP's spot. Awesome start for the Mariners. Hernandez singled the center, right? And then Rodriguez scored. And Julio had a stand-up double to start us off. So I already knew that things were going to be good when he got a double to start off. I'm like, oh, really? Like that? And then Moore homered to left center, only 379, barely over the wall. But again, the lineup is not an A lineup for Bryce Miller. This is more like maybe a C lineup. But I told, I told Lauren, if we get any production out of Murphy, Cade Marlowe, Dylan Moore, and Colton Wong, and those guys normally are, Murphy's been pretty good, but Marlowe's new, and then Moore and Wong are typically garbage. but they've been hot as of late, even hitting homers. And now that momentum is starting to rub off. Fucking let's go. Let's go. Solo dinger. Solo dinger for Julio. Solo dinger for Dylan Moore. And then an RBI to get Julio in. So there goes Ford. Struck him at. I even got a new picture of Ford, too. That's a nice one. Those City Connects really look great on the screen with the HD 4K. We'll get Mike going later in the game. Next up, first baseman, Ty France. Let's go, Ty. Let's go. I had a feeling that this was going to be a very good game for us. I was like, Bryce is on the mound. It's an early start. We're motivated to get the dub. Emotional game last night. Let's go. Yeah, I did my exercise with Paisley. Hell, I was up at 6 a.m. with Paisley, and we went for an hour walk. And then I went to the store, got some, some fruit, ate some cereal, played with Paisley, and let her go outside and run around. And now I told her that I'm doing the game, and then I'm going to spend time with her the rest of the day. So 1-1 pitch, foul back. Top of the third, 2 outs, runner at first, 1-2 count. And Joe Ryan is a good pitcher. It's not like he's garbage. 3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 earned runs. He's got 5 Ks. Great record as well. Miller's got 4 Ks. Chopper towards first. Routine play to first base. Got him. I have been hearing some chatter. How real is it though? Is that actually real or is it just rumor? I'm gonna go use the restroom here real quick. It's Miller time. Let's go.
His outfit, King of Wessex. He invites the Earl Guthrum to negotiate a peace. You are Guthrum. Get down from the horse, boy. Get down from the horse and look at me. You are appears. Tell this king, what was his name? Alfred. Tell King Alfred that Guthrum accepts his invitation. And I will watch for him and I shall ride out that meeting. I will pass on your message, Lord. This horse belongs to me. Alfred is keen to find a use for you. But breeder is... See what I... So perhaps you could just keep away from Alfred knows how it can be of use. And I've proven it. Now you must prove he can be of use to me. He will be king. And you can serve him. I'm there to serve myself. Alfred means nothing to me but a path to take back what's rightfully mine. My land, my wealth, and my title. He will have a use for me. But I'll have a use for him. Looking to do, Miguel.
All right, I'm back. All right, let's go, Bryce. All right, go M's, brother. I'll be here. I'll be here. Vita Vea. I mean, I love Vita though. That's like the closest thing to like a Warren Sapp 2.0, 3.0 that we've had. You know, like for a guy like that, you know, Pacific Northwest, and I know how good he is. You know, he's definitely one of the top 5, top 10 at his position. So, but again, I want to be able to suck, and still have him there. I don't want to necessarily get rid of him. I think that even if we had the roster, I don't think we're going to win very many games, like 3 to 5 games. I'm hoping 0 to 3, but realistically, probably 3 to 5 games we're going to win. Back, gone. Wow. Christian Vasquez with a solo dinger. 3-1 Mariners. Minnesota's like, we can bring some electricity today. Well, apparently. There's not too much electricity, Christian. All right. Well, that's not good for Bryce Miller. At least it was only a solo shot. So $5. Let's get you a hundo. Bottom of the third. 3-1 Mariners. Popped up. Routine play for Julio. 2 away. Good defense, Julio. Go, Bryce. Get focused. It's fucking Miller time. I would love to have Caleb or Drake May, though. Julian. Back. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back homers? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Are you kidding me? Wow. Just like that when we were up 3-0 and then back-to-back homers given up. Jeez Louise. Damn it. I mean, they're barely going out. That's just like Dylan Moore's homer. All the home runs are barely getting out of the park. Well, baseball's exciting at least. It's not like, it's going to be this big blowout of like 10-0 for the Mariners. It seems like everyone that we play, they always come back. Popped up. Let's get out of this inning, please. Julio calls him off. There we go. Finally, Jesus. The damage was done. 3-2 Mariners. Godly. I was just hoping that it wouldn't happen, but it's baseball for you. End of the third inning, 3-2 M's. Next up for Seattle, 0-for-1, catcher Tom Murphy. Batting second, left fielder Cade Marlowe. And batting third, Dylan Moore. 1-for-1 with a run and an RBI. Let's go, Dylan. All right, no problem. Thank you so much for donating to make sure that we don't get a goose egg donut. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if I see you any time later, let me know. Appreciate you too. Love you too. Appreciate you. Thank you. Always grinding. It's nice when you can have like a nice team effort, when you're trying to accomplish a dream or a goal. It's very hard to be able to accomplish things just by yourself. So definitely team atmosphere here. Reflect with a $5. Thank you so much, brother. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang, $5 holla. Let me know what you want to see for a photo or photos, and I got you in between the innings. Or if I'm quick enough, I can maybe put them in. So appreciate you, Reflect, or appreciate you, Sarah. Thank you so much. Let's go, Ems. Pitch is high, 1-0 count from Joe Ryan. This one might actually go down to the wire. Feels like it has that kind of game feel to it, but hopefully we get the dub. We want to win the series. Come on, Tom. Top of the fourth, 3-2 Mariners. Can't believe the game is already like half over. We've only been online for an hour, but I guess some of these games with the new rules, they go by pretty quick. You know, sometimes 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's very rarely that you get to a 3-hour game unless it goes into extras or there's a lot of like reviews or whatever. So, yeah, Murphy going yard would be dope. Reflect is trying to use some of his ESP, trying to talk some shit into existence. Let's go. Pitches inside. 3-2 count. Take the walk. You just want to see this all day, every day. Just buggy eyed, excitement, crazy. It's like the craziest. He's always going nuts. Murphy fouled it off. Come on now. Let's go, Tom. It definitely is the craziest, silliest photo I got in the, in the set. Murphy in between the gap. Please draw it, please. Yes, all the way to the wall. Double, 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 double cheeseburger fries with ketchup. Yes, there we go. Stand up double for you. Talked it into existence, brother. Yeah, let's go. Stand up double for Tom Murphy. Let's go. That's our guy. There we go. Energy, energy, energy. All of the energy. There we go. Uh-oh. Went for a bunt. Good job, Reflect. We need that. We need that desperately. Talk that shit into existence. Next up, left fielder, Cade Marlowe. Let's go, Cade. It didn't take him long to get his first hit, and he's already homered. You know, a couple more homers, he's going to pass Dylan Moore and Colton Wong or catch up to him. So, and I like lefties. You know how much I love me some lefties. Come on, Cade. Let's get an RBI, baby. Let's go. 0-2 pitch. Marlowe fouls it off. I mean, shit, if he hits one or two more, he's already tied to what Dylan Moore and Colton Wong have done all year. I mean, Dylan Moore missed a good chunk of the season, so it's kind of like him and Cade are in the same spot. Like, he just got called up. Dylan hasn't really played that many games. Colton Wong has, but again, defense can't really hit. So, but again, I just feel, I know it's crazy, but I feel more confident in the box as of late with Wong rather than with Jose. just for the fact that I think that he could get on base, either getting hit by a pitch or walk, instead of like working the count. When Jose's up there, he's a better hitter, but still he chases a lot. So it's like sometimes you got the name recognition of Jose Caballero, but there's a lot of times where he goes like 0 for 4. I mean, if I'm going to go 0 for 4, I'd rather have Kolten Wong go 0 for 4, but maybe he can get walked. And so at least he gets on base once rather than none. You know what I mean? So I'm always looking through the analytics side too. And I ended up sending, I'm not sure, Reflect, if you have anything on Instagram or Twitter, but I have this really good deep dive breakdown of the Mariners stats and why we're so bad, this season. And it's a thread where this guy went through and did all the research, and there's 17 like threads underneath the original post, and it goes over all the Mariners stats on like what our percentage is in the MLBs when we have one on with no outs, with guys with two on with no outs, and going through all the different scenarios. I'm not sure if you have Instagram or Twitter, but if you do, I can send it to you. It's a really good read. It's the best breakdown of stats for Mariners and why we are the way we are this year I've seen all year. I saw it. I liked it. Obviously kept it, sent it to a bunch of my Mariner buddies so that way that they can see. Yeah. I mean, obviously Wong isn't going to give us the best shot, to be able to go long term. But again, like I said, I was really like, Wong sucks. And then I was like, I love Jose. And then Jose's, was like kind of, and then making some mistakes. And then Wong came in, made a little mistakes, but Wong was getting on base. So it's kind of just, ultimately we need someone better than Wong and Caballero, honestly. So we got a mound visit, top of the fourth, 3-2 Mariners. Yeah, but if you have, I'm not sure if you have Instagram or Twitter, but I can send you the breakdown. It's really good. It's like analytics times 1,000. And that's exactly what I like to see. Like, what is our rank compared to all the other teams? But it's a thread of like 17 different statistics that not everyone's going to look up. And this guy took the time to go through. And a lot of the rankings, unfortunately, were last in Major League Baseball. Like, 0 outs, guys on base, last. Like, it goes through like all these different scenarios. So at some point, I can just read it here on the stream on my phone if I need to. There we go. There we go. Bases loaded, baby. No, it's a Twitter post. So the guy did the research, and it's just like a post, and then he made like a thread underneath it with all of his responses. Like number one underneath the tweet as a comment, and then instead of other people commenting, it's just like him. Number one, number two, number three, and it goes over the stats, like 17 of them. And then after all of that, then you have like the comments from the people, saying how awesome the post was. But it's the best breakdown of the Mariners that I've seen, and I can get into it. I can read it off if you don't have anything. But it's worth discussing. It's pretty crazy, or at least hearing, It's a little depressing when you actually look to see how shitty we are. And I mean, some of the pitching statistics were pretty good, but we are last in Major League Baseball in way too many categories. And they're like, oh, why are the Mariners not very good this year? Well, because of this, because of this, because of this, because of this. I mean, honestly, if we didn't have the pitching, we would be the A's. It's just crazy. We need to be much better. Let's go. Bases loaded. Let's go. No outs. This exact scenario. Come on, Wong. Let's go, baby. Don't make the Wong move. Let's go. Come on, Kolten. Let's go, baby. Top of the fourth, bases loaded, no outs. 0-2 pitch from Joe Ryan. Pitch is outside, 1-2 count. I would love for Wong to get walked right here, and we just get an automatic freebie run. Sometimes something as little and stupid as that can gain the momentum of Uncle Mo. Make that game go to 4-2, still bases loaded. Pitch is inside, 2-2 count. But how many people have the patience to go from 0-2 to end up getting a walk? Either the pitcher has to totally lose control or you get extremely lucky. Come on, Wong. Wong, yes! Yeah! Woo! I told you Wong is the man. I told you. Oh, baby, let's go. RBI for Wong. 4-2, better than Jose. Let's go. Bases loaded, and we got a nice little RBI. Yay. That's my guy right there. See, the sports gods are like, well, if O-Dog says that Wong is terrible, but he does kind of like him, let's take care of him. Let's give him a little bit to root for. Let's go. I don't know, man. It's just sometimes with my ESP, dude. Like I'll have these thoughts and these feelings, and it may not be what everyone else, agrees with, but sometimes if I talk it happens. And I don't want to see guys be shitty forever. There we go. Let's go. Yeah. I'll go over some of the stats here once we actually go into a break. And I'll read them. I can read them off pretty quick, but I'll go over the thread. It'll take me like a minute or two, and I'll go over it with you. But it's definitely something I need to share with a lot of the Mariner buddies that I have. And I've sent it out when I saw it last night and then this morning. And everyone was like, oh, my God, damn. Big swing and a miss. Julio Rodriguez strikes out. Damn it. What world are we in when Julio strikes out and then Colton Wong gets an RBI, right? But, again, Julio has been hot. But we'll take it. Wong was not the Wong move, apparently. Next up, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Baby. Woo! Yes. And Bryce Miller on the mound when we get hits. And what's the magic number reflect? 5 runs, baby. What's good? It's your boy, Bob O'Ryan, in the building. Robert, Bob, Billy, Kyle, Jeffrey, Stanley, Keith, Mike, Mark. What's good, brother? Good to see you in the room, bro. My boy Shep in the building. Let's go, Gino. Ricky, call me Ricky. He ain't first, you're last. Ricky Bobby. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Ricky might actually be one that you could pull off. Like if I wasn't O'Ryan, Ryan would be number one. But, I could see the Ricky, not Rick, but I mean, obviously Ryo-chan, that's the real one, but that's my Japanese name. Like RYO instead of like RYU, RYO-chan, Ryo-chan. Brandon in the building, what's good? Doing great, man. 4-2 Mariners with Bryce Miller on the mound. Bases loaded, 1 out, 3-1 count. Let's fucking go. Big swing and a miss, 3-2 count. And what makes it so like worthwhile, Joe Ryan is 9-6 with a 3.88 ERA. The guy's a great pitcher, one of their best. So for us to be able to rough him up like this is great. Pop foul. Big foul off. 3-2 count. Top of the fourth, 4-2 Mariners. Bases loaded. Please, let's add some more. If Colton Wong can end up getting RBI, let's go, Suarez. I put you on the thumb because I thought you would do something special late. You did. You got an RBI to give us the lead, and we added on to that. But I had to go with Bryce today. Shit, I've been up since like 5, 6 a.m. So I had, blueberry muffin. I had a big bowl of cereal with fruit in it. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. What else did I have? I had these like Ritz crisps that are like oven baked. And it was, golly, what flavor was it? I have to take a look. It's like a chive and onion or something like that, but they were incredible. I've been wanting to buy a bag for a minute, but very, very good. But I obviously did my hour exercise at Paisley early because I had to prep for this. I don't usually do 10 a.m. games, so. But when Bryce Miller's on the mound and I'm not restricted to share the studio with the ex-girlfriend anymore, I can literally start work as soon as I wake up, so I can grind it out at any point from 9 a.m. until midnight. So, oh yeah, big swing and a miss. Got him. 2 away. 1,000 strikeout club. Not good. Twins and Mariners, terrible. So many strikeouts. Oh, Ryan's going out. Wow. I mean, he only has one more out to go, but they're already down 4-2. I mean, at this point, maybe you keep him in, just to try to get the one more. But next up is right fielder Teoscar Hernandez. I mean, if I'm the Twins at this point, I think I would probably keep him in. We'll see if this is the right move. Maybe he ends up giving up a big RBI, but what happens if you put in the reliever and we end up hitting a grand salami or something of that nature? So I don't think that's going to happen, but all right, we got a pitching change. All right, let me see if I can go through these stats while we're waiting real quick on this thread. This thread was awesome. Okay. All right, so the guy's like, his name's Luke. He said, I've been mulling over the Mariners' struggles with advancing scoring base runners. A long but easily digestible stat thread for your consideration. Everything is legit via Baseball Reference. The guy took the time. With a runner on third base and less than 2 outs, the Mariners have scored 43.8% of the time, last in Major League Baseball. The average is 50%, 2 for 17. With a runner on second base with no outs, the Mariners have advanced the runner 39.9% of the time. Last in Major League Baseball, average is 50%. We are 3 for 17. The Mariners have scored a runner on first base with a double in 34% of their opportunities, 28th in MLB, average 42.6%, 4 out of 17. The Mariners have scored a runner on second base with a single in 54% of their opportunities, 29th in Major League Baseball. The average is 61.5%, 5 out of 17. The Mariners have had the 5th most opportunities to make a productive out, yet the Mariners are 23.2% productive out. Success rate ranks 27th in MLB. The average is 27%, 6 out of 17. Let's consider clutchness. In the 8th, 9th, and extra innings under the following circumstances: go ahead run at the plate, go ahead run on base, tying run at the plate, tying run on base. The Mariners have a 179 average, last in MLB. The average in MLB overall, 233. Yes, clutchness isn't a word, but we made it a word. In the 8th, 9th, and extra innings under the following circumstances: go ahead run at the plate, go ahead run on base, tying run at plate, tying run on base. The Mariners have a 274 OBP, 29th in MLB. The average in MLB is 309, 8 out of 17. In the 8th, 9th, extra innings under the following circumstances: go ahead run at the plate, go ahead run on base, tying run at plate, tying run on base. The Mariners have a 335 slugging percentage, 20th in MLB. And then I still have a few more to read. So that gives you an idea when people say, why are the Mariners so shitty? We can't hit, and when we do, we can't get anybody to come home. Even when we have bases loaded, 1 guy on, 2 guys on, we're starting to buck the trend a little bit with that today. But again, it shows you how low we are in many categories. Like we're bottom 3 in many, many categories, sometimes last in Major League Baseball, which is kind of disgusting. So, yeah, your boy's putting in the work. Ricardo in the building. What's good? What's good with you, Shep? Billy Bob in the house. 4-2 Mariners. So Ryan's day is done. 3.2 innings pitched, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 7 Ks, but we ripped him up. Balazovic. Zovich. Come on, baby. Let's go, Oscar. Uh-oh, popped up. Are we going to leave bases loaded stranded? Of course we are. There it is. Damage was already done. All right, let's go over some of the other stats here. All right, so in the 8th, 9th, extra innings under the circumstances of a go-ahead run at plate, go-ahead run on base, tying run at plate, tying run on base, the Mariners have a 32.9 strikeout rate, worst in MLB. The average is 26.4%. In the 8th, 9th, and extra innings under the following circumstances: go-ahead run at plate, go ahead run on base, tying run at plate, tying run on base. The Mariners have a 9.4% walk rate, 13th in MLB, averages 8.4. So that one actually isn't too bad. A byproduct of the Mariners' stupendously high strikeout percentage and slightly above base on ball in the clutch situations have been describing as the relatively low number of balls put into play. It's tougher to create chaos when the offense doesn't force fielders to make plays. 8th, 9th extra innings under the following circumstances. Go ahead run at plate, go ahead run on base, tying run at plate, tying run on base. The Mariners have put the ball in play 55.4% of the time, last in Major League Baseball, 63.4% base running to consider on top of that. And then obviously he's got a couple more graphics on how shitty that we are with everything that we did. So all the stuff in the thread, is that all that's ailing the Mariners to advance the score runners? No, but it does demonstrate the issue that it's multi-layered, that we have so many fucking problems with the team. And that's a big reason why. When you're going over all of these statistics and we're last in Major League Baseball, it's very hard to be able to win games. And that's what forces us to have to get to like 9, 10 hits, 5 runs or more to be competitive. And when we don't get to 5 runs, we lose like 95% of the time. So if we were actually getting more production, we could win 2-1 games and 3-2 games like last year, but we're not good like we were last year. So definitely a very good thread. Oh, Bryce. Yeah, of course. Oh, it's just a big thread of going over the Mariners stats with the analytics through Baseball Reference on how bad we are with runners on. Just like our hitting stats in general, and when guys are on, with no outs, bases loaded, 2 guys on, 1 guy on, and all the different situations. 4-2 Mariners, bottom of the 4th. 1-0 pitch for Miller to Wallner. Let's go, Bryce. It's Miller time. Pitches inside, 2-0 count. Oh for 1, right fielder Matt Wallner in the box. And Bryce Miller on the mound. Let's go, Bryce. 2-0 pitch. Oh, shit. Back. Gone. 3 solo homers on Bryce Miller. Boom. Damn it. Oh, well, they're making the game competitive. 4-3 Mariners. Damn it. Next up, center fielder Willie Castro. Come on, Bryce. At least he's only giving up solo shots rather than 2-run homers or 3-run homers. Because if that would have happened, we would have lost. We'd already be down right now like 6-4 or 7-4. So, yeah, he's giving up homers, but he still has a good K number at this point. And we're actually getting hits ourselves. We got 7 hits today and 4 runs. So even though he's given up 3 solo dingers, I think we'll be all right. Come on, Bryce. Finish strong. Big swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Ryan had 7 Ks before he got pulled, and we got Miller with 5 so far. He would be at probably 8 or 9 at this point if he didn't give up those fucking solo shots, 3 of them. Let's go, baby. 1 for 1 with a double and a second for Willie Castro. Oh, 2 pitch. Chop foul. You work today, Shep, or did you just get off work? Pitch is high. 1-2 count. Come on, Bryce. Be electric. Finish strong, my brother. Let's go. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Got him. Nice job, Bryce. You know what time it is. It is Miller time. Let's go. Nice job, Bryce. Mariner Moose comes out for the K. 5 Ks for Bryce. Nice job. Let's get another one. Ooh, did you take pictures? Send me some photos. Did you take any photos? What was the dopest car that you saw at the car show? Are we talking like OG, like West Coast, like lowrider style, or are we talking like Chevy Novas, like from like the '70s? What are we talking about? What kind of cars? Are we talking about like Integras that are dropped and Supras, like Fast and the Furious? I mean, what kind of cars are we talking? Like American or foreign? Let's go, Bryce. Bottom of the fourth, 4-3 M's, 2-0 pitch for Miller. Pitches outside, 3-0 count. Come on, Miller. It's got to be Miller time. Let's go. Stop fucking around. Shit popped up. Routine play for Julio Rodriguez. 2 away. Good defense, Julio. Ooh, a Thunderbird. Nice. I mean, obviously, when I had my Integra, this was back in like the Fast and the Furious days. It was black. It was dropped. I had a full body kit. I put, Momo Aero chrome rims on it, like 17, 18s. Had a system, diamond tweeters that were like handmade. Like I had custom leather, put in, white stitching on black leather with the Acura symbol stitched in. Like, I took it to another level. I mean, intake, header, exhaust, Greddy exhaust, AEM, the cold air intake. I mean, I had the whole 9 yards and some. But I had a friend, Jake, that I grew up with, where his dad used to work on like Novas and things like that. So, I've never really been into working on cars, but I've always had an appreciation for them. 1-0 pitch. Did you take any pictures or no? Two one count. Good game so far. Just when we think we might be able to pull away and win the game, here comes the Twins, just like every team we play. Nothing is guaranteed in baseball, too. It can look really bleak and look like, oh, fuck, and I was there yesterday. I mean, I've been used to watching the Mariners struggle and lose, and then when Kirby gave up 4 runs in the first, I'm like, come on. It's like one of my favorite guys, our top 2 pitchers, and then we found a way to come back late, so sometimes you can't just give up hope, even though when it looks very bleak and looks shitty. Popped up. Obviously, the teams that are playing the Mariners aren't giving up. Tigers, they beat us 2 out of 3. Minnesota's played us tough, and then we went to the Blue Jays and then Minnesota again. So, you didn't charge your Fizzone? Damn. Yeah, I like the old school muscle. Even though like I had like buddies, or that Supras, Integras. We had like the body kits and we did all that and everything. But I definitely have appreciation for the American muscle. Oh, nice hit! Damn it! Nice hit on a 2-2 count there for Minnesota. Nice contact there. Damn, I wish you would have took pictures, dude. What color was the Thunderbird? Was it red? Or was it blue? Big swing and a miss. Got Joey Gallo in the box. He's either a home run or a strikeout all day, every day. 174 average, but 17 homers. Jeez. Pitches inside, 1-1 count. Nice stop there for Murphy. Where are you at right now, Shep? What city are you in? I know you bounce around all across the United States for your job, through the airports and whatnot. Your boy knew. Red with white stripes, a convertible. that ESP, brother. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Damn, red with white stripes, convertible. But did it have the original wheels on it with the original tires, original wheels too? Or did they have like some souped up stuff? Detroit. Okay. What's the best food you've had in Detroit since you've been there? Big swing and a miss. Got him. Gallo, see you later. Nice job. You already know what it is. It's Miller time, baby. Nice job, Bryce. You get a little Mariner Moose for that one. All right, how many Ks that we got now for Bryce? Bryce has got 7. So even though he's given up 3 home runs, if he didn't, he might have 10 by now. Ryan had a very good record as well going into the game. And, he had 7 Ks before he got pulled. So definitely getting pitcher duels, but we're actually getting a little bit more production today. 7 hits for us, 5 for Minnesota, 4-3 game. And it looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Let's go, Ems. Nice job. Just wish Bryce didn't give up 3 solo shots. But again, you have to think about it. It's a lot better than, thinking, okay, 3 solo shots. But what happens if each one was like a solo shot, a 3-run homer, and a 2-run homer? Then at that point, you're fucked. So it's like, at least it was 3 solo shots instead of something worse. It could have been, you always got to look at the situation where it could have been worse. So, all right, next up for the Mariners, DHing for Seattle, 0 for 2 with 2 Ks, a guy that's due for a homer, Mike Ford. I love this photo, too. I found this one today. I was like, ooh, I'm going to add that. Next up after him, 0 for 2 with a K, first baseman, Ty France. And batting third, 1 for 2 with a run, Tom Murphy. Let's go. Shark Week was really good last night. Again, 3 days in a row. No surprise. Let's go, baby. What specifically? Are we talking crispy shrimp with the chili sauce, sweet and sour? Are we talking like crab? Are we talking shrimps? I mean, what are we talking about, brother? You already know how much I like it. I like it a lot. Some of my friends are like, dude, you're gross. Like, I can't believe you eat that. But again, when you live in Oregon and you can go to like the Pacific Ocean and you get everything fresh, it's just like living in Maine when they get the lobster. We actually have probably just as good as what they got over there on the Atlantic on the East Coast, even though they're known for more lobster there in Maine. But if you're talking about a place that would be number 2 to Maine, it's right off the coast of Oregon and Washington for sure, and California. Top of the 5th, 4-3 Seattle. I mean, I'm always down for a little bit of everything. I like the burgers, I like the pizza and the tacos, but I can go for some good sushi once in a while. I can go for crab, crispy shrimp. I can do the bread bowl with the clam chowder, the chowder, whatever it is. But I love it, man. I think I love it more than most people. I love going to Flavor Town. I don't discriminate, so. I wouldn't think that Detroit would have good seafood there. I mean, compared to like the East Coast and the West Coast, but I mean, every place is going to have something. Seafood broil, crab legs, shrimps with some crawfish. Ooh, okay. And maybe that's why I'm so connected to water, because my first job was, crawdads, crayfish with my dad and my dad's friend, when I was 12. So it definitely taught me work ethic when most of my friends were playing video games and going to the card shop, your boy was grinding. So Mike Ford strikes out, just not his day today. But maybe one more at bat to see if he can turn it around, maybe in the 7th or 8th inning. Next up, first baseman, Ty France. Let's go, Ty. I'll do 2 photos for you because you've been struggling. When you do the shrimps, how do you like to eat them? You like them crispy with the breading, or do you like it like grilled? That's the cool thing about the shrimps too. You know what I mean? Like you can get jumbo or regular, and there's so many ways that you can get them. At least out here on the West Coast. And we're not just talking like Red Lobster, you know what I mean? Even though they have some pretty good food too. Pitch is low, 2-1 count. Oh, 2 hours from Canada. Let's go, baby. Come on, Ty. Let's go. Top of the fifth. We're going to need you, man. 4-3 Naranez. And it's nice that the games haven't been boring. It hasn't been like 1-0 games or 2-0 games. Like every game that we've played after the break has been kind of tense. What was your favorite thing in the seafood broil? Do you have a favorite out of all those things? Obviously, with the lobster and you dip it, in the butter. Oh man, walked him. There we go. I'll take Ty with a walk. Hey, any way you can get on base, France, I'll take it. Next up, catcher Tom Murphy. Let's go, Tom. Let's go, baby. 1 for 2 with a double in the fourth and a run for our backup catcher, Tom Murphy. Kennedy. I'm ready for SummerSlam. I'm ready for the NFL. I'm ready for everything. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. We're just getting close enough where we're just going to have nonstop action for football and everything else. August to about, February was probably the best time of the year. Big swing and a miss, 1-1 count. Murphy, chopper towards third, stays fair, throw to first, got him. 2 away. Good defense by Minnesota. It's okay, Tom. Next time. Next up, left fielder Cade Marlowe, filling in for Jared Kalanick. Let's go, baby. Top of the fifth. We're up by a run. 0 for 1 with a walk in the fourth. For the season, he's batting .300. He just got called up. Didn't take long for him to get his first hit, I think, in his second game. And then he's already got his first homer in a limited game. So, again, Dylan Moore and Colton Wong only have like 2 or 3 home runs for the season. And, you get a couple more opportunities for Cade, he'll be right there with them. The difference is Colton Wong has played since the beginning of the year, and Dylan Moore missed a big chunk of the season being injured. 0-2 count to Marlowe. Come on, baby. Valazovic on the mound. Zovic takes a pitch low. 1-2 count. Come on, Cade. Be patient in the box, my guy. 1-2 pitch to Marlowe. Come on, Cade. Takes a pitch high and outside. 2-2 count. There we go. Patient in the box, my guy. 3-2 count. Love me some lefties. Spicy shrimp, breaded or grilled. I mean, you gotta break it down. Oh, fouled it off himself. I hope he's okay there. Sometimes, obviously, I prefer the breaded number one for me, and then I like to be able to have it in a spicy chili sauce where it's like Wendy's sweet and sour, but then it's got the chili sauce for some hot spice. And there's a place on the Oregon coast that does a fantastic job. It was such a good meal that I would literally buy a can of the sauce for like $20-$30 if he sold it. And I think he does. I mean, it's incredible. I've never had sweet and sour chili sauce to dip my shrimp in that tasted that good. Like, it comes with like 5 or 6, and I usually order 2 servings because I can't just eat 5 or 6 of them. I got to eat like 10 or 12. They're just way too tasty. And they're jumbo too, so. All the shrimps. Top of the fifth, 4-3 M's, 2 outs, runner at second, 3-2 count. Hopefully Cade can force a walk here or an RBI. Let's go, Cade. Three-two pitch. Pitch is outside, and he walked him. There we go. I love it. Cade Marlowe going to first base, being very patient in the box, which I absolutely love. Runners on first and second. Next up, Dylan Moore. Dylan. Dylan. Another mound visit for the second pitcher. Big swing and a miss for Dylan Moore. Come on, baby. Mariners 4, Twins 3. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, 2 for 2 today. Solo home run and a single for Dylan Moore. Let's go, Dylan. Pitch is inside. Questionable, right in the zone, 0-2 count. O2 pitch. Chop foul. Count still stays 0-2. Let's go, Dylan. Be clutch. I don't think Dylan has had a 3-for-3 game all year. Let's go. Chop foul towards third base. Count still stays 0-2. Let's go, baby. O2 pitch. Oh, Dylan. Back. Gone. You got to be kidding me. Let's go. 7-3 Mariners. Oh, my God. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Dylan Moore, locked and loaded. That's what I'm telling you. What did I say at the beginning of the game? We get anything from Murphy, Marlowe, Dylan Moore, Wong. You know, we're going to win the game with even Bryce Miller being Bryce. Let's go. Unbelievable. That's what we need. There's the third out, but the damage is done, and we're going to take that 3-run homer, baby. My buddies are going wild right now. They're like, oh, I can't believe I'm at work and I can't watch this game. I'm like, dude. I was like, I told them, I was like, wow. My guy's like, holy shit, Demo. He said, so sick, bro. I'm falling on my computer, pretending to work. Oh, baby. Hell yeah. Let's go. Sometimes you got to talk shit into existence, but that's so good for Demo. Unbelievable. We'll take it. Wow. Demo. I mean, like I said, he hasn't had a 3-for-3 game all year. You say it, then he produces 3-for-3. Unbelievable. And we had Julio go homer twice yesterday, and then we have Dylan Moore today. I mean, sometimes it's the least likely heroes that step up for your team. Oh, my God. I love it. Let's go. Fucking A, dude. That was so sweet. Like, when it took off, I was like, oh, my God, it has a chance. And then it kept going. And luckily, we had guys on. with that as well. 429 feet, France and Marlowe scored. So just finding a way to get on base, even as like a walk, can definitely help. So unbelievable. Love it. Let's go to the bottom of the fifth. Mariners 7, Twins 3. I mean, we're putting the pressure on for sure. And I love it, baby. All right, due up for the Twins in the bottom of the fifth. 1-for-1 with a run, RBI, a homer earlier today for the Minnesota Twins. Catcher, Christian Vasquez. Batting second, shortstop, Carlos Correa. And batting third, second baseman, Edouard Julien. Miller's got 7 Ks. He's still in there. Let's go, Bryce. It's Miller time. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Reflect. Vasquez right down the third base line, foul. Let's go. But again, what's the magic number? 5 runs or more. We're at 7. Hitting has been good. Pitching has been good besides the 3 solo shots. But again, if the Twins would have gotten a 2-run homer or a 3-run homer out of those 3 home runs, then the score is probably 7-5, 7-6, and it's a little bit closer. So, yeah, it sucks giving up the homers, but best case scenario, they were all solo dingers. So that doesn't happen often. Yeah, the ballpark is flying out. I mean, it's still early. The Twins could definitely come back and win this game. I'm not saying that. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. But we have a good chance to get this series win for sure. And I don't think we're done hitting. Like, it doesn't feel like we're done yet. You know what I mean? If we can rip up their first pitcher, rip up their mid reliever, there's still a chance that we could hit 10 runs today. I wouldn't say that if I didn't believe it. So 1-2 pitch. Pitch is outside, 2-2 count. But I totally agree. But it's a good sign for us rather than us being down 7-3. Like, there's the same old Mariners again, So at least that we're fighting after the All-Star break. It just seems like every game is like, pressure packed and fucking stressful. Like, you don't really know what's going to happen, but it's just like back and forth, back and forth. Still can get to 9 or 10 Ks before he gets pulled here. Come on, baby. Let's go, Bryce. Finish strong. Maybe 2 more Ks out of this inning. Chopper. Routine play to second to tie France 1 away. Let's go for 2 Ks right here. Let's get to 9. Let's match Kirby yesterday. 9 Ks is great. 10 is great, because it's just the double digits, but 9 is still fantastic. My friends are pretending to work, they said. They're like, we're working. Wink, wink. Next up, 0 for 2 with a pop out and a fly out, Carlos Correa. Struggled a little bit against the M's in this series. Chopper. Right to first base, 2 away. That was easy. Sit down, Correa. All right, maybe 8 Ks then. Last opportunity to get 1 more. Second baseman, Edouard Julien. But I'm not sure if we're going to get a K on him. He usually gets on base or like pops up or grounds out. We'll see here. First pitch to Edouard Julien. Pitch is outside, 1-0 count. Come on, Bryce. 1-0 pitch. Pitch is high and outside, 2-0 count. Bottom of the fifth, 2 outs, 2-0 pitch from Miller. Outside, a definite ball called strike, which it shouldn't have been. That's one of the first bad calls that I've seen. Should have been 3-0, but now it's 2-1. I think that's probably the first bad call I've seen today. But a couple games ago, I saw that one of the umps that umped our game had 17 missed calls, which was one of the top in Major League Baseball this season. I'm trying to remember what series it was, if it was against the Blue Jays, and we were both getting frustrated. Like each team had like 8 or 9, like what the hell type of moments. So luckily we don't have that today. I can't even imagine missing 17 fucking calls in a game. Like, how do you have a job? A little underhand, right to Miller. There we go. Well, no more strikeouts for Miller, but we're still up 7-3. I'll take it. Let's go. I'm going to go check up on Paisley here real quick. Imagine she's just snugging. Snug as a bug, probably on the couch, just chilling. All right, I'm going to go check up on her real quick, and we got a few more innings to try to get this dub. Let's go to the top of the 6th, baby. I'll actually do the lineups here real quick. All right, leading off for the Mariners, 2 for 3, 2 runs, RBI and a K, and a homer earlier today, and a double. Center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Batting second, third baseman Eugenio Suarez. And batting third, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez. Let's go. All right, I'll be right back. All right, let's go, baby. Just wrapped her up in a blanket. She's good. Laying on the couch, just waiting for Dad to get done. Let's go, Julio. One run in all 5 innings. That's something that we haven't done all year. Hey, you remember this? 2 homers last night. Can we do it again? 2 yesterday, 2 today. I mean, Dylan Moore went for 2 today. Let's go, Julio. A double and a solo home run. 2 runs, 2 for 3. Julio starting to get back to being the player that we had last year. And we're going to need that if we want to have any chance to try to be a fringe playoff team, wild card. One, 2 count. Top of the 6th, 7-3 Mariners. Let's go. Let's go, J-Rod. 1-2 pitch. Pitch is outside, 2-2 count. Let's go, baby. 2-2 pitch. Hammered foul. 2-2 count. Let's go, J-Rod. Two pitch. Pitch is high. 3-2 count. Can Julio get a walk? Let's go. Let's Go J-Rod. 3-2 pitch. Wow, it crushed that. Foul. That would have been a double if it stayed in play. Let's go, baby. More of this. More of the trident. Let's go, Julio. Yeah. Nice little infield single between the shortstop and the second baseman, sliding in for a double save. Yeah. That should have been a single, and he made it a double. Aggressive base running. That's my guy. That's the fucking guy that we had last year, Julio Rodriguez. Let's fucking go. Let's go. There's no way in hell that this should have been a double. They just kind of took it easy, and he was running full speed, sliding in safe. Unbelievable. Let's get some more. We're going to get more runs now. We're definitely going to add on to this. Here we go. Gino, off the wall. Yes. There we go. Yes. Julio scores. 8-3 Mariners. Yeah, baby. This is ours. There we go. We're taking advantage, baby. Gino, you the man. Almost homered. Julio comes in with the RBI. 8-3, baby. Yeah. Next up, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Oh, we're killing him now. We're going to definitely get to 10 runs today. Exactly what I like to see, man. Close out the fucking series, play hard, and Bryce is on the mound. Play extra for him. Let's go. 8-3 Mariners. 1 for 3 with an RBI single in the first. Let's go, Teo. Teoscar, chop foul, 1-1 count. Fuck yeah. Bobble, bobble, bobble. All of them are bobbling. There we go. Hell yeah. Let's go, Hernandez. 1-1 pitch. Ooh, fouled it off the catcher. 1-2 count. Winda on the mound. Teoscar in the box. One-two pitch. Check swing. Did he go? And he did. Struck him out. 1 away. Next up, DHing for Seattle, Mike Ford. He's due for a homer. We're only 7.5 behind. The Rangers and the Stros are 1 behind them. 6.5 for the Angels. We can make a run. Ford. Double play. 1, 2. Damn it, Mike. It's not his day today. 8-3 Mariners. That's what I'm talking about. I know. I don't think we've done that all year. That's the first time all year that we've scored every inning. We got to hang on to that. I'm going to go check up on Paisley again, grab my Snapple here real quick. What a game so far. Let's go. Oh, Mango Madness. Oh, baby. That's good.
A small bar.
Yeah, that's crazy. 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1. Now, can we score a run in the 7th, 8th, and 9th? I mean, if that happens, then the minimum we would have is 11. Next up for the Twins, DHing for them, Max Kepler. For 2 with 2 flyouts. So we still got Bryce out there. So again, he can still have a good opportunity to get to 10 Ks. He's at 7. If we can just retire the side with Ks, he'll get to 10. Let's go, Bryce. Finish strong. Pitches inside, 2-0 count. I mean, it would have been nice if he would have got 1K in that last inning, so then he would only need 2 in this, but pitches outside, 3-0 count. Come on, Bryce. Don't lose your control. I know you're getting tired. What's his pitch count at? Miller's at 77. 3-0 pitch. Come on, baby. Right there, right down the middle for a strike. 3-1 count. It's exactly what I wanted to see on a Wednesday morning, especially when I woke up at like 6 a.m. Hell, I didn't want to have. I mean, if I was a Twins fan, this would be tough. Pitch high in the zone, 3-2 count. Popped up. Hall of Fame ceremony for Joe Mauer. That guy was a stud. Pitches outside, 1-0 count. Miller on the mound, Wallner in the box. I was wondering where you went, brother. Meeting dog. So I got to meet up with my boy Bob. Back. Gone. Double decker. Homer for Matt Wallner, 8-4. Thank God that all 4 home runs have been solo shots, or we would have probably lost this game. Double decker homer by Wallner. Next up, center fielder Willie Castro. And they're flying out of the park today. We're extremely lucky that out of the 4 home runs that we've given up, they're all just solo shots, because most of the time that does not happen. Oh, 1 pitch. Chop foul, 0-2 count to Castro. Come on, baby. One for 2 with a double in the second. 0-2 pitch, Miller. Chop foul in the exact same spot. Count still stays 0-2. 8-4 Mariners. Come on, Bryce. Finish strong. Little uncharacteristic for Bryce to give up 4 homers, too. But you got to give the Twins credit. It's not like they're a shitty team. You know, they definitely could make the playoffs this year. Come on, Bryce. 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Julio with a routine play, 2 away. Good job, J-Rod. Larnach in the box. Trevor. Pitch is low, 1-0 count. Let's go, Ems. 1-0 pitch for Miller. Big swing and a miss from Larnach. 1-1 count. Let's go, baby. My buddy just messaged me that there was a guy that got evicted and he wasn't leaving, and then he shot a cop right by my buddy's work. It's like SWAT and all this other crazy shit is like over by his work. It's like on the news and everything too. That would have been kind of down the street of where I used to live. I asked him if the cop is okay, but I haven't read the report yet. 2-1 pitch. Wow, what a hit all the way to the wall. Get it, Teoscar. Stand up double. Damn it. Next up for the Twins, third baseman Kyle Farmer. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know if alcohol was involved or what's going on, you know what I mean? But I mean, you got to be pretty crazy when like you're evicted or you're like squatting and then people come to get you out of there and then you're going to shoot, you know, like not just anybody, but like an officer. Like, okay. So I don't know if the guy is alive or if he's, obviously with the shooting back and forth and whatnot, I haven't read it yet. So he says he doesn't know yet if the cop is okay. It says deputy shot in Tualatin. It says avoid the scene. They have all the roads blocked off and the helicopters and SWAT and shit. And I was like, oh, fuck. And it's not like in a crazy place like in downtown Portland. It's in the suburb. So it's like in a very nice area, you know. Like nothing like that typically happens around here. And that area is about 15 minutes from where I used to live. So about 15 minutes away from where I'm at now. All right, 8-4 Mariners, bottom of the 6th, 2 outs, runner at second, 0-1 count. Every time we try to pull away, Minnesota tries to fire back. They've gotten 4 home runs today, but unfortunately for them, they've all been solo dingers. We'll take it. God damn it, another hit. Nice RBI there. 8-5. What a game. We might have to pull Miller out of the game. Put in Brash. But we only need one more out, so let him complete it. Let him complete it and then try to get the dub. That way he'll be ahead, and then we can add to that record. He's 6-3. 7-3 sounds sexy. You know what I mean? 6-3 sounds good, but 7-3 sounds really sexy for the Mariners. And one more out. One more. Don't get pulled. I wonder if they're making a pitching change. Let me look. Are they? Yep, Brash is coming in. I called that. Fuck. Well, he's still in line to get the win with the amount of time that he pitched, but Yeah, he's starting to lose the control. So he finishes with 5.2. Let's go to the stats. All right. So Bryce finishes with 5.2 innings pitched, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, 4 solo shots, no walks, 7 Ks. So just like George Kirby gave up 4 runs in the first inning and he still got to 9 Ks. So it shows you like we do have, solid pitching, but sometimes the hitting isn't there. But today it's there. And we're finding a way to make it Miller time. So now we just got to be able to close out this game now. And I think Brash will do just fine. We can have him pitch like an inning or two. So we'll see how long they put him in for. So we got Brash warming up. And then next up is Joey Gallo, 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. And he's a guy that usually is going to hit a home run or he's going to strike out, bottom line. So batting like, what was he last batting? I know it was like 150 to 170. What is he at now? 173. So, but he's got 17 homers at a 173, which is rare. So it shows you he does have the power, but there's just a lot of strikeouts that come involved with a boomer bust player. Not a lot of singles or doubles or triples, like home run, strikeout, pop out, strikeout looking, ground out, the basics. Let's go.
For example, my nephew Ethelwald, the king's son, he is young but sees himself as the rightful heir. How am I to do?
All right, on the mound for the Mariners, my favorite mid-reliever, Matt Brash. We usually go Brash, Topa, Munoz, Seenwald. He can do a slider, four-seam fastball, curveball, and a cutter. But his best pitch is a slider. So we'll see. And he throws that about half the time. So we'll see what happens here. If he mixes up his pitching repertoire or if he keeps it what he normally does. All we need is an out. So whew, the movement on that pitch. Wow. Let's go. 0-1 count. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts for Gallo. Let's make it 3, baby. Let's go Mariners. 8-5 Seattle. Pitch is outside. 1-1 count. Let's go, Matt. 1-1 pitch, low, big swing and a miss. 1-2 count. I love it because Brash can bait you. Just like Sewald. You think you got it, and then all of a sudden it just the floor out of the baseball, boom, it just goes right down into the dirt, and then there's nothing they can do. It looks like eye level, and then boom, and then it just goes low. You're never going to hit those. Oh, back. Oh, off the wall. I thought that was going to homer. That's going to score 1. Damn it. 8-6. Man, Minnesota is not letting up. Maybe we should have kept Miller in there. Fuck. Come on, Matt. Minnesota is believing that they can come back, and it shows. What a crazy game. Fucking A. 14 combined runs? And we still have a good chance to get to 10. We're not done. We're not done either. They're firing back, but we're not done. But again, if we didn't get to 5 runs, we lose this game. So that's the magic number for the Mariners every fucking game, regardless who we play. 5 or more. Come on, Brash. Oh, 1 pitch outside, 1-1 count. Let's go. Christian Vasquez in the box, 1 for 2 with a solo home run in the third. So many home runs in this game. Right on the corner, 1-2 count. Got to make sure I'm giving my due diligence. A timeout for Vasquez. Let's go, baby. Hang on, Mariners. And we can't stop now. 8 might not be enough to win. Brash outside, 2-2 count. Got a runner at second with 2 outs. We don't want any more damage here to make it 8-7 or 8-8. I mean, we usually cap out at under 5 runs, but when we get over 5, it's not like we're going to hit 10 every day. Fuck. Damn, another RBI. What the hell is going on in this game? 8-7. Fuck. Oh. Fucking this game is playing with my heartstrings, back and forth, back and forth. Just when and that's why you can't celebrate too early. You can get excited when we do something good, but when you're playing certain teams like the Blue Jays or the Twins or where they're going to come back. It happens quite often. It's not like we're a team that can blow a team out and yep, we won. Maybe last year, but not this year. Unbelievable. Can we get Correa out at least? God damn it. Come on, Brash. Come on, Brash. Big swing and a miss. That's what I needed. 2-2 count. One more. Just blow it right past them. End the inning. We got to make sure that we're doing our job offensively. 8 is a lot for the Mariners. That is not something that we do often. Hell, we have a hard time sometimes even getting to 1, and I'm not even talking run, a hit. So to be able to actually get this many hits and runs is on the road also is kind of a blessing. But it's not over yet. We have a long ways to go before this game is over. There we go, Brash. There's your K. You ask and you shall receive. Good job, Matt. I'll give you a little Mariner Moose. Wow, what a crazy fucking game, dude. Every game after the break has been crazy for us.
It's my own uncle Alfred will kill me.
Good job, Matt.
Not to kill him show sweetness. You're being insolent. I will know it. It is the pagan in him speaking.
Next up for the Mariners in the top of the 7th inning, 0 for 2 with a run with a base on ball and a K. First baseman, Ty France. Come on, baby. Batting second, 1 for 3 with a run, catcher Tom Murphy. And batting third, 0 for 1 with a run with 2 base on balls, left fielder Cade Marlowe. Come on, Mariners, be electric. We can't just take the foot off the gas now. We can't feel good about ourselves because if we did, we're actually in a very crazy position. I mean, if we give up what we normally give up like that, that's 4 runs in that particular inning. Now we're tied. We both have 10 hits apiece. Weird. And the game is 8-7. And the craziest part of it all, you know what I mean? When you have a game like this, it's not like we had Logan Gilbert pitching. You know what I'm saying? Bryce Miller had a 6-3 record with a 3.50 ERA, best on the Mariners, besides Marco Gonzalez that's been hurt with a 4-1 record before he went to IL, right? And then, so you got 6-3, 3.50 ERA there. And fucking A, dude, Joe Ryan, right? He came in the game and I was like, oh, fuck. This is one of their best pitchers, 9-6 record with a 3.88 ERA. So you never know in baseball. He said all the meetings. If you're talking to Bob Ryan, leave a message. Your boy Bob, Bobby, Robert. All right, come on, Ty. We got to finish strong. This game might actually go 3 hours long. Who knows? Popped up, 1 away. I hope it doesn't go that long, but Next up, catcher Tom Murphy. Kennedy. Let's go, Tom. I really love those City Connects, man. I love the colors because again, it reminds me of the old blue with the S. Like with my hard hat from like 89, 90, like the old Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, kind of look, Edgar Martinez, like way, way back in the day. I love that color blue. All right, top of the seventh, 8-7 Mariners. He said, "The fuck alone." 2 away. Yeah. I wonder what they would do to mimic my voice, though. My voice, I don't know if I have a voice that sounds like anybody else. Everyone has got obviously a unique voice or like tonality, but some people sound like others. But I feel like even early on when people were like, "Man, you got like a TV radio voice," and they were saying that to me when I was like 14, 15. So I kind of knew that this was going to be like my destiny, my dream. I already knew it was going to be something to do with sports. Where is that Chat GPT? The fucking oh doggy dog AI. Come on, Cade. 1-1 pitch. He's very patient in the box, which is really rare for like a rookie, like 20th rounder. Guy's like fucking patient as hell. Like maybe the other players can learn from him. Like you just came in and you're excited. You're filling in for Kelenic. You could be like swing happy. And here he is being like just as patient as anyone on our starting lineup. I like it. Throw to first was late. And 1-2-3 inning. That was quick. Well, we go with our first inning where we didn't get anything. I hope that's not a sign of, I hope we don't lose this game 9-8. That would be heartbreaking. All of a sudden, they get like a run and then another and then it's over. Like, I hope our production isn't done. I mean, we're already blessed to have a run in every inning besides that one, and we had 3 in the 5th. But it's baseball, right? You never know. Hello, this is Reflect the Sun. Give me a damn raise and leave me alone. Oh, shit. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 7th. Definitely did not expect a high-scoring game like this today. I was hoping that we could end up getting the dub, like maybe like a 5-4 or 5-3 type of thing, but sometimes you never know. All right, we're putting Gabe in, and I don't know if that's a good move or not. And then Edouard Julien is in the box, so this is not good. This is kind of the meat of their lineup, so we got to cross our fingers that Gabe can hold through. Spaya. Marinez.
Everything that I have has been taken from me. I need tackle.
What a game. Holy shit. 5 for 9 with runners in scoring position. That never happens for the Mariners. I mean, if we have 9 opportunities, normally we go 1 for 9. And I'm not even joking. Like, it's bad. Maybe 2 for 9 at the best. So for us to be 5 for 9, which is incredible. And obviously we got to 8 because of it. So, all right, come on, Gabe. Let's not fuck this up for the Mariners, huh? Let's go. Wow. Thunderstorms and tornado. Where? In Michigan? In Detroit? Pitches inside. 2-0 count. Uh-oh. Bad start for Gabe. Julian's already homered, so come on, baby. We have to be very strategic here. 1 for 3 with a solo homer and the third for Julian. He says he missed that by a split second. 2-1 count. Two 2-1 pitch from Spire. Big swing and a miss. 2-2 count. Mariners 8, Twins 7 in a battle. Last game of the series, and we're trying to get the series win. But it's not going to come easy. Minnesota is definitely still in this game. Pitch is low. 3-2 count. And really, it's going to come down to pitching here at the very end. Oh, you sent me a video on IG? Let me see. I didn't get it. At least not yet. Chopper to first. France, 1 away. Next up, Max Kepler 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. You know, I watched the news with fam late last night, and I saw that in the waters in Florida, 101 to 110 degrees in the water. Yeah, obviously global warming, and they said it's been the hottest in as far as like when records have been taken. Like, you know, some of the hottest temperatures worldwide, globally, like are like right now and whatnot. But that is insane. You know, normally when waters even get up to 70, some animals can't really, you know, they got to go somewhere else, or if it's like for breeding purposes. But I can't imagine it being 100 in the fucking water. Like, you know, I did see a thing in Texas where they had high water temperatures and some other shit that was going on, and they had like 10,000 fish that were, you know, surfaced and beached, you know, all on the beach and everything from due to the higher temperatures. Fucking terrible. But that shit ain't real, supposedly, huh? Well, I just, like I said, I can't imagine the water being 100. You know what I mean? That just seems so like insane. Like what the animals, like the coral is getting destroyed. Got him. There we go. 2 away. Portland set for 110 back to back. August. Oh wow. Yep. No oxygen. Coral dying. Coral changing colors. Fish dying. I mean, I'm watching Shark Week too, so obviously, you know, when I watch Shark Week and Shark Fest, you know, a lot of the stuff has already been filmed. You know, obviously they're editing it to, you know, show it and whatnot. But little dribbler, Wong, France. There we go. 3 up, 3 down. Still a 1-run game, baby.
To become an alderman, you must possess land. That is the law. However, stand at my side during the negotiations ahead. Help me read my entry, and in return, we shall
Power went out.
wealth.
Uh-oh. All right, next up for the Mariners in the top of the 8th inning, his best game of his fucking career. 3 for 3, 2 runs, 4 RBIs, 2 fucking homers. I don't even know what to say. Dylan, Dylan Moore. Can you go 4 for 4? If you go 4, I mean, you're already going to remember this day for the rest of your life. But if you go 4 for 4, and you've already gotten 2 jacks, talk about electric. And again, before the game started, I said, you know, if we get any production here in the 6 hole, the 7 hole, the 8 hole, or the 9 hole, we're going to win. And we did. So just sometimes you don't know who it's going to be. I mean, we had Colton Wong try to be a hero, but we couldn't end up playing good defense at the end. But 2 homers for a Dylan Moore, that is insane. It's like going into the game, he only had like 1 or 2, and then he like doubled his production in today's game alone. That's pretty crazy. He's gotten his batting average up to 190 finally.
We should go to Cornwall, Wales, Ireland, anywhere.
3 for 3 with 2 runs and 4 RBIs. Batting second baseman Colton Wong, unless they make a change or like a pinch hitter. And then batting third will be Julio Rodriguez, who's starting to get on a tear and be electric. 2 homers yesterday, 1 today. But the game started off on a good note where we got a ground rule double, or not a ground rule double, a stand-up double for Julio. And I already knew that the game was going to go into a good flow for us. So, because obviously, if you look at that lineup, Bryce doesn't have an A lineup; it's like a C lineup. But the thing is even though the lineup is a C, as far as hitting, it's more like a B lineup. Even though by looking at the guys, like, oh, this sucks, but they actually have been producing on that bottom end of the lineup. So it's not as bad as it officially looked on paper. And you would only know that if you've been watching the games, right? So, well, there goes Dylan Moore with a strikeout. Wasn't too happy about that. Next up, second baseman Colton Wong. I'm going to do 2 photos for you, okay? And maybe we can get some magic here. 1 for 3 with an RBI single on the fourth, and he was really the one that started to get us going as well. Unlikeliest of heroes. You never know where you're going to get that crazy hit or crazy homer. Stay safe, brother. Fouled towards the Twins dugout. 0-2 count. All right, I got your video now. Loading. And it was just like normal, and then it just, wow. Well, Colton Wong is out. Damn, that weather is coming down. Stay safe, bro. Nice curveball to Colton Wong. Next up, Julio Rodriguez. 1, 2, 3 inning. Well, that was a very, very quick inning there for us. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 8th. Oh, God, I hope we can hang on. I wish we were a little bit more patient there. I mean, Julio was 3 for 4 up to that point. Grounded out to the pitcher. Should have been more patient. Now, if he would have been more patient there, maybe we could have got something, but too late now.
I want to leave here. Come with me.
All right, next up for the Twins in the bottom of the 8th, 1 for 3 with a K, center fielder Willie Castro. Batting second for Minnesota, 1 for 3 with a run and a K, left fielder Trevor Larnach. And batting third, 2 for 3 with a run, RBI, and a K, third baseman Kyle Farmer. All right, we got Topa coming in, so I feel good about that. All right, let me get Topa's photo up. Yeah.
We cannot wander the country and do nothing.
How can you trust him? How do you know he won't simply turn you over to goods from to pass on to others? You know nothing about him.
I trust Father Beoka, and Beoka is his priest.
I said leave me. You were not on the ship with me. Go to Alfred and never watch him betray you.
Alfred. What's the difference? That's what you order. That's what you do.
Let's go, Topa. You said it was all sunny, and then just like that, storm. So when you're working, is a lot of your work outside, like, or is it, obviously with the planes and everything at the airport? But I would imagine a lot of your work is outside. Chopper foul, 0-2 count. Oh, 2 pitch. Pitch is outside, 1-2 count. Come on, baby. I really want this dub, like more than normal. Let's go, baby. Pump that fist. Let's go. Popped up. Out of play. 1-2 count. Wayo. Wayo. Pitch is high. 2-2 count. Come on, baby. Got to get the win for Bryce. Chop foul towards third base. 2-2 count. Willie Castro in the box. Two pitch. Chop, soft grounder to first. France, see you later. 1 away. I hear Paisley. Daddy's almost done. I love you. Pitch in the zone, 1-0 count. All right, man. Have a good one, bro. Stay safe. 2-0 count. What a game. Bottom of the 8th, 8-7. Mariners. 2 really good pitchers to start off the game, but I mean, we still ended up with good K numbers with both, but wow, nice base hit. Tying run is on. Come on, Topa. Man, and we were so good last year in 1-run games. It's like 15-5, 20-5 record, but I don't know what our record is in 1-run games this year. I'm not. If you can look that up, or if we can find somewhere that would have that information. I'm not sure if we could just look that up on Google and it'll tell us. But I'm really curious what our record is this year in 1-run games. It can't be good. Definitely not like last year. Topa on the mound. Farmer in the box. It's in the bottom of the 8th with 1 out, runner at first, 1-1 pitch. Chopper, double play, please. Damn it. Run to first. There we go. 2 away. It's not a good position for that double play, unfortunately. Runner advances a second, but we got 2 away. Come on, baby. We got Donovan Solano coming in. And I won't exclude even the Twins players coming in. You got to make sure you're keeping it real, keeping it solid, keeping it not biased. Right there, ground ball, routine play, throw to first. France got him. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, and I was starting to think of like, okay, when we end up getting into football season, if I end up doing a morning show, like just for like an hour at some point at like, 8 or 9 a.m., just for like an hour to kind of recap what's going on the NFL side so people can kind of jump in even if they're at work or not at work. And, I figured like, what do I want to do, as far as a name? It'll be like the name of the show featuring Orion Mikulek, starring Orion Mikulek. And I pretty much got the name down because it's something that we go over. You got things like Undisputed, with Skip and Shannon. And obviously, we don't have, Shannon there anymore, but we're going to end up doing Unbiased with Orion Mikulek, and that's going to be the name of the show. So, and we always try to keep it not biased here. So, we're going to do Unbiased featuring Orion Mikulek, and we're going to end up doing an hour show during football season just to kind of, get people in the room to kind of talk about it. And I was thinking about what would be a great name that we could end up doing for the show. And I mean, it's things that we talk about. I mean, no bias, no bullshit, just straight facts, no clickbait. So definitely excited about that opportunity as well. Oh God, 4-12 in 1-run games and 2-5 in extras. Dude, we're terrible. Yeah, and then the Blue Jays trade Thornton to the Mariners. The Blue Jays are trading right-hander Trent Thornton to the Mariners for minor league infielder Mason McCoy. And that was from Jeff Passan, so it's legit. I'm not sure. I mean, Lauren could probably tell us because he follows the Blue Jays and the Mariners living in Canada if that's like a good move for us or not. Can't be bad. Next up, Eugenio Suarez. Let's go, Gino. First ball popped up. Said former starter turned reliever sent up and down last year. I knew our record was bad. I figured it was as bad as what you said. I knew it wasn't like, oh, we're 4-4 and 1. I knew it was bad. I knew it was like, maybe 2, 3, 4 wins, and then maybe, definitely over 8 losses or more. So, Brian in the building. What's good? Jamek 8-7 Mariners. Let's go. Got a hell of a game here today. Don't really know who's going to end up winning, but we're battling. Top of the ninth, 8-7 Mariners. I would like to get a little bit more insurance and try to get at least one more run, but I don't know if it's possible. It seems like Uncle Mo is, the momentum might have ended. Come on, Teoscar. Check swing for a strike, 2-2 count. But Lauren says former starter turned reliever sent up and down last year. It's a change of scenery transaction. So, I mean, we'll see how good Thornton does for us. I mean, hopefully he's not absolutely terrible. I would assume it'll be mid-reliever action for him to compete with like Brash and Topa or Saucedo, and some of those other guys, Gabe Spire. It'll be another Gabe Spire, Saucedo kind of guy, I guess, So sometimes those guys are good and sometimes they're booty cheeks. So Minnesota is good. They're a playoff team. And like I said, we've had 2 really good pitchers to start off. And then, once each pitcher went down, it's just been, hit after hit, homer after homer. So big swing and a miss. 2 away. All right, you are due for a homer. Are they going to keep it with him or are they changing it? I got Ford still up there. Yeah, terrible day for Ford. 1, 2, 3 innings. Just couldn't get that power, that Vogelback power that I saw last night, where you had Vogelback and Pete Alonso go back against the Yankees. Spike Lee was not happy. All right, last chance for the Twins. Our momentum ended, but there is no guarantee we win this. Definitely Minnesota could tie the game. They could easily win the game, 9-8 also. But we just got to pray that hopefully it's Seawald here, and then we can just close it out. So I'm hoping that's what they decide to do. But who knows? I mean, so far I still see Topa. They haven't made a change, but I'm hoping it's Seawald. That's what we need. Let's go Mariners. Hell of a game, though, for obviously a game that is early. I mean, since I've moved, now I have the ability to do these games. So, like, even though I was doing the most games out of any, YouTuber as far as Mariners is concerned, now we're even going above and beyond. All right, we have Munoz coming in. Oh, God, I don't know if this is good. Munoz throws so heavy, fastballs that if you connect, you could score. So I would rather have Seawald because he has better control with the speed. Munoz has just got, he's got it, but gosh, man, if you connect with it, I mean, this could end up being a tie game for us or a twin win. Let's pray that Munoz is the good Munoz today, because Munoz is going to be pitching like 100 to 102. So if you get the barrel right in the sweet spot, we're fucked. So let's pray that this ends up working out for us. All right, leading off for the Twins, 2 for 3 with a run and an RBI. Catcher Christian Vasquez. Batting second, shortstop Carlos Correa. And batting third, second baseman Edouard Julien. So not ideally what we want at this point, but let's try to get this dub. At least it's entertaining and it wasn't like a 1-0 game all day with everyone not getting any hits, like, 3 hits to 2 hits, and it's like 1-0, or 1-1. I mean, even though sometimes those can be somewhat exciting if the pitchers are getting like 10, 11, 12 Ks, then you're having a pitching duel, But it's like in football, not everyone likes those games that are like in the NFL where you end up winning, 13-10. It's like a running game, kind of like running in the mud, good defense. A lot of people want those high-scoring matchups. All right, Munoz, let's go. Let's win this game. Come on, baby. Bottom of the ninth, last-ditch effort for Minnesota. 2 for 3 with a solo home run and single and 2 RBIs by Christian Vasquez. Swing and a miss, 1-1 count. Let's go, M's. Come on, baby. One pitch. Pitch is low. 2-1 count. Yeah, I know, right? Damn, 105? That's like Chapman numbers. He's usually at like 102, 103. Seawald better than Munoz. Seawald. Hello, Paul. Hello, Scott. And lately, Munoz hasn't been good. You know what I mean? He could throw the heaters, but again, his location isn't there all the time. Fuck, we have to pray for a double play here. Next up, Carlos Correa. He can hit and do a double play. Why do they got to stress us out like this, Reflect? Now I got Michael Taylor as a pinch runner, and he's fast. Oh, shit. Let's go. Please. Munoz in the zone. There we go. First pitch strike, low. Correa in the box. Munoz on the mound. Let's go. 0 for 4 today, too, for Correa, which is rare. Another swing. Yeah, 0-2 count. Let's go. Let's go, baby. We need this. 0-2 pitch. Don't get cocky out there. Chopper. Chopper. Juggled. Fuck. One away. God damn it. That could have been a double play. Shit. One away with a runner at second now. Come on, Munoz. Next up for the Twins, second baseman, Edouard Julien. I'll take a ground out again. He's 1 for 4 with a run, RBI, and a K. But Julien did homer, though, earlier today as well. So 1 for 4, but you homered. I don't want to lose this game 9-8. Fuck no. Don't want to lose this 9-8. Come on, keep it in play. Pitches inside. Very exciting series. What'd it do, Sauer? Lauren in the building. What's good? Oh, come on, baby. What a nail biter. So last year, at one point, we were like 15-5 in one-run games, and then Reflect looked it up. In one-run games this year, we're 4-12. That's not good. 2-5 in extras, garbage. So we cannot. We have to get it done now. Let's go. Yes, Suarez, good defense. Two away. Munoz instead of Seawald, like a bunch of idiots. Let's get it, baby. We were lucky right there because normally that's gonna be an easy hit. Normally, should be Seawald, but let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm not even going to be cocky and have the Mariners win with the dancing photo prep. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to jinx it. So now we have a meeting at the mound. Before the game started, how the game has been going. Come on, baby. Kepler 0 for 4, 3 flyouts and a strikeout. Come on, baby. Another mound meeting. Kepler grounds out. There we go. Mariners win. Mariners win. Mariners win. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Kepler grounds out to second base. Colton Wong, the first baseman, Ty France. Mariners win. Mariners win. Mariners win. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Yes. Oh, baby. Video is about to catch up. Let's go. All right, I got to be able to see the video portion. I had to go to MLB.com to see, to see it actually live. But now my video is, about 15 seconds. So I want to actually see it here. But we did get the dub. Fucking A. 0-1 pitch. Right there it is. The grounder. The first. See you later. Let's go. Let's dance, bitches. Mariners win. Mariners win. Jump up and down. Mariners win. Final score. Mariners 8. Twins 7. Let's fucking go. My goodness. What a nail biter. So now we're what, 5-12 in one-run games? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, what a hell of a game, huh? My goodness. Well, I'm going to go hang out with Paisley. Good series win for us. Since there's really only 4 games on tomorrow, no Mariners, no Dodgers. I'm going to do the Cardinals and Cubs around 4:45 Pacific time. I'll probably end up doing some uploads today and tomorrow. I did top 5 quarterback, top 5 running back, wide receiver, tight end going into 2023 with HD photos and kind of a stat breakdown with StatMuse. So I might end up doing something like that. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and the fucking Mariners win, man. Thank you to everyone that came through to show some love, everyone that donated, shared, commented on Twitter or here on YouTube. I love you and I appreciate you. Final score, Mariners 8, Twins 7. We get the series win. And I got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Gang.